Hello guys, it's Meshtech here. In today's video I want to make a special for you guys out there. I mentioned you're asking a lot of questions in the comments below my video, which is very nice. I love to read every single question of you guys, and you know I'm trying to answer all of them. For some questions it's easy to answer in text forms. I write the answer below it. But for other questions, it might be useful to have a little video, and some questions are short. They can be answered in a short video, but I don't have the feeling it's worth making a short video just for one question. So I thought I'm gonna collect some of your questions and add them to a summary video. And this is just what I want to do. I hope these questions are useful for every one of you guys. So I hope it doesn't just answer to the guy who asked the question. I think it's more like a community, and we're gonna help each other out. Sometimes I don't know the answer, but otherwise someone else out there might know the answer to someone's question. So yeah, let's start with the first question. It came from Grusilla. He asked, can you make a video showing how you installed it on the RG350? And he was talking about the new Super Mario Land ROM. And yeah, for sure, Crusilla, I can show you. In my video, I showed you guys where you can download that Homebrew Rom. It's on this page. Might gonna link it one more time to the video description. You just have to download the zip archive. That's what I already showed you guys. Then you extract it to any folder, like this one is named like the zip archive, and there you find the SFC file, so the actual ROM file. And all you have to do, it's pretty simple, you just copy it. So you copy this one and you paste it to your RG350. I prefer using the external SD card as target. So on my system it is called RG350. That is the name of my external SD card, and it's located under Media, RG350, and there I have a folder called ROMs where I organize all my ROMs together, and I put it into the Super Nintendo folder since it's a Super Nintendo game. So I'm gonna paste it right in there. Okay. And yeah, actually now it's on the system available. I'm gonna show you how you can start the ROM actually from your system. Now that you copied the ROM to your RG350, you just have to navigate to the associated emulator. You find it in the emulator section, so let's navigate there and find the Pocket SNES emulator. It's right there, and start it. It brings you to this selection, and there should be all your ROMs listed. Since I use this folder for common, as I showed you, I have my external SD card called RG350 located right there. I have this ROMs folder that I recently showed you on the PC, and there I have all my ROMs organized. So you just copy them to a special folder. In this case we had the Super Nintendo, and there are all your ROMs listed on. So you just click on that ROM, it automatically starts the emulator with that ROM, and yeah, voila. Start Super Mario Land. That's as simple as it is. Now I don't want to jump into the game because I just want to show you how to add a ROM. It will now automatically start emulation stations, and this is my default front end for the RG350, and I'm using the same shared folder here. So if I jump to the Super Nintendo selection here, I can also start new Super Mario Land from here. Yeah. Therefore you just need the emulation station front end. Okay. All right. Okay, let's exit. Back in emulation station. I hope this short video helped you guys if you haven't known how to put a ROM onto your RG350. Yeah, let's go over to the next question. So the next question came from Jerky Liquor. He was asking, would love to see a comparison video between the ported version of Diablo 1 and the PlayStation 1 version. And yeah, I really tried to make a comparison video for you, Jerky Liquor, but I didn't get the PlayStation 1 version run correctly on my RG350. I downloaded the ROM, I put it on my device, I started it, it starts well, it also seems to run pretty smooth, but when it enters the menu, I can't do any input. The controls are not working in the menu. I started looking up the problem. It seems like the controls of the RG350 are not mapped correctly for this game. The game requires an analog stick, and I think the mapping of the RG350 controls are only mentioned as a digital input. So yeah, I'm sorry I can't show you a comparison. Beside that, I would suggest using the ported version because you don't have the overhead of the emulator itself, so it runs directly on the device, it runs faster, smoother. The controls are really good, they are really mapped so well to the device. Since it was a game that was meant to play with keyboard and mouse, the port is so good on the device with the analog sticks and everything. I find it very intuitive to play with it, so I really recommend using the ported version on your device instead of the PlayStation 1 ROM. Okay guys, let me show you what I'm talking about. I also installed 3 different PlayStation 1 emulators. These 3, they all show the same problem, so I'm gonna demonstrate it to you guys with the PCSX for all RG350 version. So I'm just gonna start Diablo from there. So as you might already have mentioned, whatever I push, whatever button I push, it doesn't react on it. So even if I jump into the menu, I tried to change the core settings and played around with the analog mode. I tested out all the different analog modes, like DualShock A, digital analog, digital, and none of them worked. Even mapping left stick to D-pad, I also tried this one, didn't work either. So it really seems like the Diablo game needs a special input that can't be provided by the PCSX for all versions, and this is actually the only emulator I have available to test, and other games work. So the inputs of the RG350 are working fine, they're just not forwarded to this special game. It's very sorry, but therefore we have the port, and I really suggest you guys using the port. Okay, that's it for this question. So let's get to the last question. It was posted by GladEL or Gladel. He was asking about Megaman X since he noticed a weird live bar in Megaman X games on the RS97, and he tried to compare it with the RG350. So what I did, I grabbed my RS97, installed the Megaman X ROM on it, and I grabbed my RG350 and installed the Megaman X ROM on it and compared it. After installing both ROMs, I recognized what Glad EL was talking about. I never recognized it before, so I want to show you guys what he found out. So here's my RS97, and let's switch over to the emulator game, to the emulators. It is a Pocket SNES game. So let's jump through my list of games and find Megaman. There it is. Let's start it. Gonna increase the sound a bit. Okay, let's skip. And let's jump right into the game so we can see the life bar of Megaman. Yep. Okay, as you guys might see, the life bar has these little sections, those little lines for each level of health. And you see the lines, there are small lines there, and in between there are very big, like tubes, like a big tube or a big cylinder, and small lines. And I think this is what he mentioned. Whoops. Yeah. What is looking really weird. Oh, damn it. Okay. So let's compare it to the RG350. Move this one aside and go over to the RG350. Let's start Megaman here and see how it looks like there. Yep. So, as you can see already, the live bar looks correct. It has all the small sections and doesn't look like they were glued together or something. So everything looks good on the RG350 compared to the RS97. And yeah, I wonder why there is a difference, because it is one and the same ROM. It's exactly the same ROM, so it's not a matter of the ROM. The only difference, for sure, it's the hardware, and beside the hardware, it's a different emulator. So on this device, I'm having I have Pocket SNES in this version from November 5th, 2019, and on the RS97 I'm running a older version. It's from March 17th, 2019. So this one has an older version of Pocket SNES, and this one version is newer, so maybe this one has a fix in it to resolve video problems like this, or yeah, screen issues. I'm not quite sure. So I suggest either updating to a newer version of Pocket SNES, but I don't have it available. Maybe I give it a try, but for now I'm focusing on the RG350, so I don't think I will update my RS97 anymore. Yeah, that's quite interesting. If you guys know why the live bar looks so weird on the RS97 compared to the RG350, let me know in the comments. Maybe it helps someone else, or yeah. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope it helped some of you guys. Maybe some of the questions can be answered by you as a great community. Thanks for watching and happy gaming. Before I actually come to the end of this video, I want to give you a short preview to what I want to show you in the next video. I finally got the box art stuff working on the RG350 together with Emulation Station. It's the front end that you currently see. It's my preferred front end. I love to use it because it looks so good. So let me jump into Nintendo. This is where I already added some box art, and yeah, as you can see, I have different games installed, and it gives you the rate of the game, the date when it was released, the developer and publisher, and stuff like that. So you can scroll through. You have this beautiful box art in the top left corner and some description text on the bottom left side, while you can scroll through your games on the right side. And yeah, I just go through a couple of games so you get an impression of what you can get when you install box art for the Emulation Station front end. And I think it's pretty nice. It's another add-on to Emulation Station that I really appreciate. And yeah, I'm soon gonna make a tutorial video to show you guys how you can get box art on your RG350. So stay tuned, subscribe my channel, ring the bell, and I hope I see you in my next video. Happy gaming, bye!